Now let's look at the governor's race and what could be the most fascinating race of all. The contest to succeed Governor Martin O'Malley has gotten more and more interesting all the time. Doug Gansler, who is the current Attorney General, has announced that he is going to hire a campaign manager, but he's still not exactly announcing that he's running. Also floating trial balloons is former Lieutenant Governor Michael Steele. Now, Henry, even though he hasn't officially announced, Gansler's got a lot of money. He brings a lot of name recognition. How is he going to affect the race against the current Lieutenant Governor, Anthony Brown?
Oh, it's going to be a battle. There's no question about that, because Doug has done a number of good things in the community, period. And he is more of a hands-on person than I've seen in the past.
Eric, on your Republican side, the decisions are almost as complex. You got a very popular county executive from Hartford County, Dave Craig, running, but you also have the possibility that former Lieutenant Governor Michael Steele, who ran for the U.S. Senate, almost won against Ben Cardin, may get into the race. What dynamics are you guys looking at?
Well, we're looking at a lot of different things. He brings in, going back to where he was the former chairman of the party. So he has contacts that are nationwide. He also now has, within those contacts, the skill set to bring in, to bear, to run a very formidable campaign, both in the primary and also in the general. So the way I look at it, this is actually very good for us because we're bringing two A-game players to the game.
Can I just add something? On the Democratic side, there's some point, though, that we all seem to ignore, and that is Heather Mizeur. And I don't think that we can take her for granted. That woman is working 5-6 events a day. The Washington Post finally acknowledged her existence yesterday, and the gay and lesbian community is going to be pouring money into that race like you haven't seen. And with all these men pummeling each other, over 60% of the primary voters are women. And so the Democrats cannot ignore that woman.